Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester and today I'm here to give you a BTC update. Starting off on the shorter term time frame, then moving across to the midterm and then also the longer term time frame as well. Hope you're all having a fantastic day so far. Let's get deep down and dirty into the charts. If you can give us a smash and thumbs up on the video, that'd help me out tremendously. And also if you do have an opinion on TA in general and you do want to drop a comment, leave me your opinions, I'll get back to you ASAP Rocky as soon as physically possible. And also if you do like the content, smash a sub on the video as well. Starting off on the shorter term time frame here for Bitcoin, that is the hourly. As you can see here, guys, we had quite a bit of a pump recently. Obviously, seeing the low that we did put in around 26,787, you can see from there we have just kind of created this pretty dirty sideways range, right? Pretty much been ranging between around 30,700 and 30,800, right? And also the lowest point of around 28,000. So yeah, quite a skinny range for Bitcoin, I must say, but still very trappy nonetheless. We've seen very brutal candles to the downside and really quite some hefty pumps to the upside as well. Did see that coming through there as well. Now, what is happening right now here for Bitcoin? You can see this downward sloping resistance line, very strong indeed for resistance, right? We know this. We've been talking about this for quite a while. You can see us getting, let me turn off the web machine for a second, right? Make it more clear. You can see us getting absolutely, oh, there we go. You can see us getting absolutely slammed to the downside here multiple times along this downward sloping resistance line. And yet, we're potentially in a breakout scenario to the upside. Looking pretty good for a potential long here, but wait. One, this is not financial advice. Don't go take any trades that I do say on this stream. On this video. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm here for educational purposes only. I am waiting for a potential long here just because it's looking a little bit like we need a reverse, right? It's a bit too trappy. We know what's happening at the moment. We are seeing a little bit of an uptrend, but after seeing such brutal, I think we closed the 8th candle weekly in a row. Really dirty, bearish price action here for Bitcoin. So it is going to be trappy, guys. It is the start of the week. Just be prepared for that. And this is another reason why I'm not really getting in yet. I do want to see a nice candle body close above probably around 30,800, that sort of area, if I was going to take a long here. But there is a lot of factors that is stopping me right now. I'm going to go through them now, guys. As you can see, we do have this beautiful, well, it's not beautiful, but it's a bearish divergence, guys. We've got highs being put in on the RSI and also highs being put in terms of the chart, in terms of price action, right? But not quite getting the same amount of buying power, the strength to the upside here on the RSI that we're getting. And that essentially is creating a bearish divergence, guys. And that technically means that we should basically see some sort of reversal for the price coming through. So that's another thing that I'm looking out for here. This will also be acting as a trend line as well, so that we could see a potential breakout in the price there as well, guys. But yeah, that's something that I wouldn't be overlooking today, but just because we have seen quite a lot of upwards momentum recently here for Bitcoin over the last few days or so. So I would really be cautious for a very fast, quick dump, considering the macro scale right now is it is pretty goddamn bearish, right? So yeah, let's move on to the midterm time frame here for Bitcoin, and let's get a little bit of TA coming through from here, right? Let's get rid of that filthy trend line for a second, but because as you can see here, we do have a bearish pennant chart pattern, guys. This is a symmetrical triangle chart pattern at the bottom of a downtrend, right? This usually means continuation down, right? Yes, we're breaking to the upside. It's another reason why it's goddamn very trappy right now. So let me run through a few things. We do have that bearish divergence here on the shorter term time frame. We have seen a breakout here on the bigger term time frame, but just be aware here, guys. Be aware that you can see here we do have a symmetrical triangle chart pattern on the RSI as well. The measure move for that it's pretty skinny. It's pretty small as we have coiled up in terms of the price here. So you can see when that measure move is going to be completed, we're going to be around 62.78 for the RSI, right, in terms of buying strength. All we need is a little tiny pump and we're going to complete the measure move, right? When that happens, we could be seeing a rejection coming through from around 70,310 here on the shorter term time frame. It's just prime for a dump here for BTC. So just be prepared. We're likely to see some sort of resistance coming through from here, and it is going to come up to line up with this horizontal as well from this previous gigantic pump. And you can see what happened to the price. The last time this happened, it was pretty brutal in terms of dumps to the downside, right? So that's another thing that I would really want to watch out for. And it's just a bit too obvious for me in terms of getting a measure move in and getting that getting that nice healthy trade, right? The risk reward scenario is not that great here right now because we can just see us pretty much reversing pretty strongly. But I do want to see if we can get a nice strong candle body close above 30,800, then we're tipping the scales a bit, right? It's coming back into our favor. So that's definitely something for us to be looking out for there. But the measure move completion in terms of percentages here for the midterm time frame is going to be around a 4.37% there. So yeah, definitely something to be looking out for there. But as I said, be careful. We're above the 55 moving average as well, so this does actually show that we potentially finding support here for a bit of bullish momentum. But hey, we could still come down at that rejection point that I was just talking about. Come down, test it, come down, test the price action channel and also the 21 moving average as well. And that essentially would be bringing the price right back down to the late 29,900. There's another point to really be looking out for there, right? But yeah, moving on to the directional movement index here, guys. You know we like to check this on this channel. I'm going to use the right tool, and it will pop up on the screen. Here we go. As you can see, we have just had a bullish crossover as well coming through. Yes, good news. It's bullish. It's a bullish crossover on the directional movement index that we've been looking for. But let's not get a bit hasty here, because as you can see, the ADX, the strength of the trend that we are looking for here, it needs to be above the 20, or it needs to be above the 25 points here. If it's not above that, then yeah, it's not going to be a very strong trend there, guys. So that's definitely something that I am looking for as well there to really activate this long, is to have that ADX at least above one of these solid checkpoints, right? But yeah, we've got a little bit of good news. It is the bullish, but unfortunately the ADX isn't quite there as of yet. So yeah, enough of that. Let's move through to the longer term time frame here for Bitcoin, and that is going to be around the daily chart, as we know, guys. Falling wedge being pretty prominent lately. We have seen lovely levels of support being formed, volume weighted ATR band being formed here. Well, the support being formed on the volume weighted ATR band to the upside here. So yeah, it's not been looking too shabby for a bounce, and we know how we bounce here on the daily chart. Usually on this volume weighted ATR band, we tend to usually have some pretty horrific bounces to the upside. Obviously, this is the March crash, but you can see it does tend to usually respect this, right? So this is definitely something to be looking out for there. If we do see, just go back here. Yeah, nearly there. Here we go. Yeah, if we do see a bounce coming through from here and the bullish momentum is going to continue, then I will be looking for the Fibonacci retracement on the daily. The Fibonacci retracement on the daily is a 0.236. As you can see here, guys, this is the point that I'm looking for. And in terms of a price for that, in terms of a price target, if we do see that continuation to the upside, 33,225. And goddamn, wouldn't it be nice to see it, right? That would be some juicy price action for Bitcoin. That's sort of what we're looking for here. Now, also talking about the VPVR here, the visible profile, volume profile visible range here. As you can see, there is going to be a level of support that we are using here, and that's currently sat at around 30k. So 30k is sort of the number to be watching here, guys. If we see a nice pump, then it would be pretty good confirmation for a lovely move to the upside, right? Nothing too crazy, but probably a measure move completion at around 4.337% here on the midterm time frame is what I was looking for, right? Another thing to be cautious of is going to be this 55 moving average coming down. It's coming down quite abruptly. If we do have 7 more candles here, and it's basically a seven days of sideways mess, then we're probably the 55 moving average will then come in line with the Fibonacci retracement, right? And that's probably going to be acting as another very strong level of resistance to be looking out for, right? Now, let's have a look at the weekly, because this is absolutely brutal. Brutal. I don't think this record's been set since 2013 here for Bitcoin, so a very, very long time ago now. We're talking 8 bearish candles in a row. 8 bearish weekly candles in a row. It does not show strength here, guys. It does not show strength. It's actually looking really, really quite bad, right? So yeah, just be prepared for that. Be careful. If we do see any sort of crazy dumps here, the areas to be looking out for there, we do have the 200 EMA currently at 25,335 there, and also the SMA around 22,200. Yes, there is a measure move down to 17,665. Pretty disgusting, pretty disgusting. But hey, this is why we trade. We trade the chart gates on all different types of markets, right? We know how to trade this down. We know how to make money if there is gonna if the price is gonna keep dumping, right? We're just gonna short that bad boy all the way down, right? Other key areas to be looking out for here is gonna be this point here, guys. You can see when we actually cascaded down to in May. Obviously, we all know the May crash coming through, and we bounced across this area quite a few times, and as you can see, volume weighted ATR band bouncing yet again. Now, this is obviously the area to be looking out for there. Where are we now? We're pretty much sat on this area, so it is an indication if we can get a candle body close pretty solid above this sort of area here, then we could be looking at a bit of upwards momentum to the upside. And to be honest, after 8 weeks of brutal bearishness, then yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we did see a bit of a pump to the upside. Am I saying we're going to have an insane trend reversal here? Probably not. The thing that I'm looking for here for trend reversal is going to be the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement, guys, because that's the key indicator for a trend reversal here.
Could you try?
That's the key indicator for the trend reversal there, for the uptrend that we're really looking for. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that. In terms of a price for that, it's going to be around 42,800. Pretty far-fetched, pretty long way. And as I said, we do have a lovely measure move to the upside for that, around 41% there. Pretty good stuff if we are going to be looking for a long there. Obviously, we need to see a lot of good signals here for BTC to be doing that, clearing the 55, clearing the 200 SMA, and also clearing the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement, and also the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement. But yeah, that's going to be the Bitcoin update for today, guys. Keep your eyes peeled. I'm going to be uploading every single day this week. Me and my brother, we've just launched a new channel, Hamilton of Crypto. Go check him out on YouTube. Amazing YouTuber, amazing streamer, amazing trader, right? And he is obviously my broski as well. We've just launched a new channel. It's a fundamental news channel. It's called Decentra Hype, guys. It's very new. Launched today. We launched our first video. So go check that out. The link will be in the description. We're going to be uploading the fundamentals of cryptocurrency on that in sort of a news presentation format, right? Quite cool, quite something that we enjoy doing. And we've got some very, very special things coming through from that as well. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But yeah, that's going to be everything from me. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. If you could smash a like on the video, it does help me out tremendously. And as I said at the start, if you've got an opinion, let me know. I want some of that feedback. I want some of that. I like reading your comments. That's basically what I'm saying here. But yeah, thank you ever so much for watching. But for now, it's going to be peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester.